Pro Boxing fans, Anthony Yarde. We're here at Peacock Gym. You've had a lot of memories from this gym.
Yeah.
What's it like being back?
It's where it all started, man. The professional career. It's where it started. So it'll always be home to me.
Yeah. I know you've known Devin Haney a long time. Just tell everyone about your history with him.
Known him since he was about 14. I met him. He was training with Tunde, so it's like a close friendship with Bill Haney. I've seen the rise of Devin Haney, so I'm proud of him, man.
When are you back in the ring?
Hopefully before March. There'll be an announcement soon. Stay tuned.
What fights have you got your eyes on at the moment, Anthony? What fights really take your fancy?
All of them, all the big fights. As some people know, I was trying to get this Buatsi fight. He fought Hutchison, and then we had the understanding it was going to be me and Buatsi next, and then he chose to fight Callum Smith. So I hope that fight goes well. Both fighters leave safe and stuff, and then I'll be looking at the winner or looking at other options.
How do you think that fight plays out?
Do you know what? I think people are looking at Callum Smith based on his performance against Beterbiev. Even before that, he was a live animal. So I think it could be a tricky night. But hopefully we see a good fight in it, because I'm going to watch it as a boxing fan as well.
Keep on the topic of Feb 22nd. The first fight, how did you think Bivol Beterbiev went? And what are your opinions on the second fight? Who do you think will make it?
I do think Beterbiev won the first fight. It was a close fight. People started saying stuff about robbery. I don't know about all that. It was a very, very close fight. Could have went either way. And the second fight, I see Beterbiev winning again, if I'm honest. But this time, if he goes to the body a bit more, I think he can cause more damage.
Do you know anything about the belt situation in the division? What's going to happen after that rematch?
I don't, because it's dependent on the fighters and the people that organise the belts. So I think it's up to them. But I'm not really basing my career on what could happen. It's like if the opportunity presents itself from there.
Would you, if you had to choose, would you say a world title fight or a big fight, let's say Buatsi or a big name? What would you rather?
A little bit of mix and match, a little pick and mix, like sweets. If the belts spread out, because if Beterbiev wins and he retires, the belts scatter again. So ideally that will be the situation, and then we could have a big fight for a belt, which makes it even bigger. If not, I have put out there I want the Beterbiev rematch. I still think I'll go in his hardest fight, even though the hardest fight, not most competitive or close fight, but the hardest. And I'll do that again.
Would you prefer Buatsi to win? Because obviously we talked about that 5 years, and if that happens, we'll probably sell out the O2. Like, do you want Buatsi to win?
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. Because it just keeps the excitement going.
Yeah.
Again, I've been to world level twice. Fought 2 Russians who are avoided heavily. But yeah, I'm here for all the big fights, man.
Are you with Boxer? Is that the situation?
I had a 1 fight deal with Boxer. I'm a free agent. I'm in the negotiations now, which I won't say with who. But I'll hopefully be fighting before March.
Who do you think wins the Beterbiev-Bivol rematch?
I think Beterbiev wins again. I just can't see, same as the first fight, I can't see Bivol keeping him away or keeping him off for 12 whole rounds. It is depending on judges as well and how they see it. But I think in this fight, Beterbiev can cause more damage if he goes to the body more.
Looking back at your 2024, how would you reflect on it?
Say again?
How would you reflect on your 2024?
Well, I'm active, so I'm always going to be happy. I just want better performances this year and keep elevating.
Can you ever hit this for 2025?
Say that again?
Can you ever hit this for 2025?
Say that again?
Hit this for 2025?
I just want big fights. I'm not being specific on a particular person, but it's anyone that wants to fight me and it makes sense, we can make it happen.
Do you want to see Joshua Fury next?
I do. Again, as much as I'm a boxing fan as well. I think we all want to see that, regardless of what's happened. It's still like the biggest fight in British boxing, so I think we all want to see that.
Who wins between Joshua and Fury?
Ooh. I think it depends on who shows up on the night. The last fight AJ had, it was a bad knockout. So we don't know how that's going to affect him mentally, with him not wanting to get hit, etc. Fury, I feel like Fury's style is very awkward, but I think his punch resistance has gone as well since his fights with Wilder. But it's all exciting. That's what I'm saying. That's the whole thing. We don't know what will happen, so I feel like that's why we all want to see it.
Do you think it comes down to who's got more left in like fire-wise? Well, obviously we know Anthony Joshua wants to become a 3-time world champion, but if there's a lack of fire in the belly from Fury, do you think that does play in Anthony Joshua's favour massively?
I think it does, but I think both of their characters, I don't know what it is about them two, they're not going to want to lose to each other. So I think more than anything, that's what we need to see, because I feel like it's a recipe for fireworks.
So I was going to say, obviously you're fighting at light heavy at the moment. Do you see yourself going up to cruiserweight anytime soon?
Absolutely. I'm a person, I'm very fixated on a goal. I feel like if I was at cruiserweight, I would have been world champion already. But in my mind, I want to accomplish this light heavyweight thing first. And then, obviously, I'm not looking past anything. But again, I feel like I'll be a lot more comfortable at cruiserweight.
How would the fight between you and Opetaia go?
I don't know. We ain't fought yet. But I saw his performance. Actually, I saw the knockout. So it was a ferocious knockout. I'm happy for him, happy for his journey. And maybe one day you'll see me in the ring with him.
Would you say, when you say you want to conquer light heavyweight before going up, would you say like one big fight and then you're kind of thinking about that in the next year or so, or maybe a bit further down the line?
There's not a time frame. I haven't got like a global, I don't know the future, how it's going to go. I just got like my goals in my head. So all I'm saying is that cruiserweight is definitely an option.
Who do you think would win, Canelo or Crawford?
Canelo or Crawford? You know what? I'll be honest with you. Based on recent performances and based on the fighter he is now, as much as I wouldn't put anyone beating Canelo, if anyone can do it, it's Crawford. I think Crawford's he's a masterful boxer, tactician. It's like he's got the skill set of Floyd, but he hits hard. He's still got both hands strong, etc. And I feel like the performance against Spence, even Spence is my boy, but that was a masterclass performance.
You have expressed interest in fighting Chris Smith. How realistic do you think that fight is?
All fights are realistic for me. As long as they're in and around my weight class, it can happen.
Do you think you stop Chris Smith?
I don't know. I feel like I can stop anybody. I've said this before. I feel like I can stop anybody, but I don't really indulge too much in fairy tale. Right now I'm light heavyweight. If an opportunity presents itself, I'm there for cruiserweight. But right now it's light heavyweight.
After the Beterbiev and Bivol fight, the belts may be scattered around. Would you be interested in picking one up soon?
100%. 100%. That's what I'm here for.
Just one last one. I just want to take you back to your first world title shot against Sergey Kovalev.
Yes.
What was that feeling like, walking out in that arena and you being the enemy? No one was there backing you apart from the people in your corner. What is that feeling like, walking out in such a hostile crowd?
Again, unexplainable. If I try to explain it to you, and it's like, it wasn't a country like, I'm trying to give an example, like America, where that they just love boxing. This was like, what is this guy doing here? It was very militant. Some of the crowd were making noise, some of them wasn't. They were just staring at me. But it was an experience I wouldn't change.
Do you feel like you have a little bit more of a competitive edge when your back's against the wall and you're in an environment like that?
Yeah, 100%. I feel like when there's a competitive state in mind or there's danger, I feel like that's where I thrive.
Anthony, thank you very much.